Good evening, HQRN. Let me hear you. Let's hear you. Wake up, wake up. Woo-hoo. Good energy. Okay. I'm Yossi. I'm only 54. Last week I was in Hungary, Budapest, for a campaign of shows in English. So I'll continue with English out of respect to the host of this evening, Benny. And I will save all the jokes about Hungary for Dennis' show this Friday on Zebra, where will we come.
Give it up for Zebra!
Give it up for Zebra and for Dennis. Okay. So, who here has been to Budapest, Hungary? Raise your hand. Okay. What is the biggest, the number one attraction for Israelis in Budapest? Nobody knows. Okay. Well, it's a store called Primark. The cheapest clothing store in the world. I'll tell you a few experiences from this store. First, when you enter, you hear people say, "Woo, what a line! Talk more like a line like the Pope, huge line." Then you see those old ladies, grannies, with their phone making WhatsApp call to Israel. "Oh, you won't believe it! I found these great things for your daughter." But she's just 9. Okay, so give it to the neighbor, to someone else. It's such a low price, you have to take. But I don't need it. You must find someone you can give him a present. Okay. Buy it. Okay, no problem. And if anybody here knows the game, the reality show Survivor? Okay, so men's in Primark are like in Survivor. They dropping one by one, out of despair, out of exhaustion. Finally, I went out there, sat down to take a little rest, and then I see this old lady having a phone call to a friend, who is later, and she's saying, "I took this luxury, beautiful, great, expensive hotel. I'm just dining in a fine dining experience, restaurants. Well, you only live once." And then I look at her. She's sitting on the floor, on a cushion, surrounded by plastic bags. Not of Prada, not of Zara, just Primark. Like Rak Bibi, just Primark. And she's telling about her luxury and tour to Budapest. So it was really, really impressive. To get to Primark, you need to take the bus. The difference between buses in Israel and buses in Hungary, in Hungary you have to pay to the bus in advance. Otherwise, what happens to you is what I've seen with these eyes. 2 undercover inspectors went on the bus, catch this Israeli couple and said, "Show me your ticket." "Well, we didn't buy the ticket yet. We only pay at the end of the tour." What? You have to pay in advance? No, in Israel, you pay for the bus when you get off the bus. Well, this is not Israel. They took them out of the bus, asked for their passports, and my daughter was next to me. She said, "Dada, are they going to go to jail?" I said, "Sure." "For how long?" I said, "Well, as they behave, life sentence." Give a big hand to the Israelis who try to stick to the bus. Okay. So, from time to time, you need to take a little rest from the Israelis. This is why you go to out of Israel. There are 2 nice places that you can take a break. One is the cat museum. Anyone here have been to a cat museum? No one. Okay, so I'll share the experience. You enter the cat museum, you have to take off your shoes. You have to wash your hands with alcohol gel. And then you have to bear with the ladies who are misanthrope, hate people, but adore cats. You have to be quiet. Like in the library, you have to hold your breath. And then, on the way out, when you go through the souvenir shop, you spend all the money that you saved in Primark. Give a big boo to the cat museum. Okay. The last attraction is an organ concert at church. Huge church, the oldest organ in Hungary. I sit there with my wife, my child, and me. After a few seconds, my child starts to snoring. First, I try to tell her, "Well, we're in a concert," but then I join her, and approximately 1 hour later, my wife wakes me. "Okay, it's the anchor. We need to go home." It was a tough visit, but the light point in this visit was the comic show. The first open mic I had was with the guy from Bangladesh a Muslim guy. He asked me from where I said, well, I'm from a country that is not allowed to be in Bangladesh. He said, okay, that's enough for me. The audience were people from the neighborhood, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon. That's it. Well, I tried this show at home in front of the mirror. It was better. So I think I'll finish now. Thank you and have a great evening. Benny.
Yeah. Yeah, big round of applause.